the show.
Alright, that looks good. Hello, mic test, mic test. 1, 2, 3. Great. Okay, we're in the green. Why do I have this out here? So first thing I'm doing is I am rehydrating the rice because my mom put it in the fridge when I asked her not to. But at least I don't have to cook rice anymore, I don't think. Hopefully. Anyways, we're gonna make the sushi bake first. Because once we're done prepping the sushi bake, we are gonna be putting it in a tray to go on the toaster to cook, to bake, and then while that does, its thing, I am gonna be making the spam musubi, which I've never done in my life, but it's just spam and seaweed and rice. So how hard can it be? And thinking about it, we might not have enough rice for this actually. I might have to cook rice for the musubi later. We will see. We will see. Why do I have this out again? All right, because I want to drain the tuna, the tuna. Uh, I taped this so that no one would use it because I had plans for this. I even put a label that says for sushi bake. Hmm. Let me. Hold on, I might have to move this. I have to move me more in frame, I think. Yeah, that's better. Nice. I plan to use just 2 cans, but just in case it's a little lacking, I might add in a little small can of tuna flakes just to add a little bit of filler. Because last time I just had barely enough, actually hardly enough even, I'd say. I'll let it drain into this one. Boom, boom. I think no, this is redundant now. If I can just, yeah, so I don't need the funnel anymore. Oop. Can I open this without using any tools for assistance? No, I need a fork or a spoon or a knife, whatever. Just enough to like lift it up. I mean, it looks awkward when I keep turning my head to the side, no? So I'll bring the tablet over here. So it looks a little less severe when I'm looking to the side. This can is hard. Ooh, look at it. Got a lot of oil in it. We strain. And we're gonna let it do its thing. Wait, before I dirty the spoon to scoop that out, I'll have this opened as well. There we go. Now I can go in with this. Ouch. Cool. I almost cut myself there. I almost cut myself. And then the other one. Be careful when working with sharp objects. Not shark, sharp. We want to drain this as much as possible because we're going to be adding fluids anyway through sesame oil and mayonnaise and sriracha as well. Yeah. But first, I'll taste test this. So, because this is supposedly corned tuna, I just got it because it was cheap. Oh wow, it does taste corned, like corned beef. Oh. Oh wow. Oh wow, indeed. Yeah, a little sriracha wouldn't hurt. But for the sesame oil, I might have to go really light on this one. Oh. Over to the side. And will I add a green chili? I feel like I want to, but I probably shouldn't. And for those who don't see the oil much, see how much is at the bottom already? Yeah. And it's still pretty wet on top, you can see. So we're gonna leave this alone for a while. Mm, Leave that to the side. Now we deal with our spices. Where's my garlic powder? There it is. I should probably transfer this into a glass shaker as well. I cleaned this last time. Yep. Just look what I did to this thing. Because last time I just used tape and I think someone opened the fridge, touched it, and then didn't bother to like fix it back, and it got exposed, and the garlic powder just went all to waste. So this is a new one. But yeah, I think I will transfer it now while we're in the waiting phase. And I'm also gonna double check like the rice cooker. This is the annoying thing with garlic powder compared to other ground spices is that it gets clumped up way too easily. And in a humid country, it's very difficult to like keep it dry. It's a challenge. So I should probably just make my own garlic powder from now on, like just using garlic peels for a quick, easy fix. Since I don't use garlic powder much in my day-to-day cooking, or at all for that matter, this is like a rare thing for me to use. Tap 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 tap. Oops. You guys want to see how it goes inside? Tap 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 tap. There's still more space. Hold on. Gimme! I'm gonna step on you. Careful. He always does this. Lately, when I'm watching TV while I'm sitting on like the sofa, he's like sitting. He sits on where my head rests, and he will like speak directly into my ear. It's kind of loud when he does it by surprise. I already brought out the funnel, but at this point I don't feel like using it anymore, so I don't have to wash it. So I'm doing this pretty brave and dumb, but brave. I'm taking a risk. losing a bit of the product onto the counter, but whatever. It's not like I'll be able to use all of it before it goes bad anyway. But that was a huge loss, but whatever. Mm. You guys can see it from like the main camera, just how much fell. I'm not gonna transfer that shit. That's like dirty already. This is a lot. It's a lot already. Way more than I'll ever use in like the next 2 years or so. Okay, maybe within like the next 6 months, I would say. This is way too much. Let me just wet this and wipe. Oh wow, that is way more than I thought fell. I am gonna fall in here. Okay, and there, easy fix. And the parts that got wet, of course, they get dark. Ooh, did an eggshell drop on me? No. I should probably start playing music in my streams, but I'm scared of like the copyright strikes and all that. How's the rice doing? Maybe a little bit more water? Should I? Maybe. Maybe. Yeah, I'm gonna add more water again, just to like really help this get nice and moist so that it can survive the baking process. Because the last time I did this, it was yummy, but the rice fell apart way too easily when it came to like cutting and serving. So I'm steaming the rice again. I just added water and then I hit the on button. I'm gonna add some garlic powder, but I will also add some real garlic because I like real garlic too. Because like there are two different types of like garlic flavor. You know, they're not a one-to-one thing, and I like both. I'm just gonna use the skinny knife today because I've been using the big cleaver like the past 2 weeks. It's been great, but like I want to be easy on my wrist today because I'm gonna be playing Silk Song later, and Act 3 is no joke. I was supposed to stream it last night, but I ended up cooking too much and eating too much that I put myself in a food coma and gave myself a little tummy ache. Like it was 1, 2, 3, 4. It was like how many? 8 pieces. Yeah, 8 pieces of like fried chicken. It was like Popeyes flavored, kind of. Not exactly. Mine's better. And I made like like a garlic sauce. Then I made like a salted egg salad with cucumbers, tomatoes, onions, and then I also made like pickled like veggies using mostly red onion, turnip, and carrot. And yeah, it was just a feast for everyone. Like everyone had the idea at first, like, oh, we'll leave some chicken for tomorrow in the morning for breakfast. Nope. Everybody wanted to clear the table that that night, and so everyone's plans were ruined because of me. Whoops. But I'm also glad I didn't stream that cooking session. One, it was the laptop wasn't available to me when I started cooking, but also because like it was a long process, and I don't feel like streaming processes that are way too long. I want to change my position, but my cat is like on the floor. Leave. No, you go move, Elsa. Move, move, move. I don't want to carry you with my hands because I'm already cooking. Please go to the side. Ah, no. Thank you. All right, he finally moved. Well, he's being all grumpy now in the corner. I mean, I didn't even kick you. I didn't even touch you. Ew, I don't like getting spam from Viber. It's so annoying that so many establishments force you to like use Viber for like updates and stuff, or like for important processes processes. It's like, no, I don't want to use Viber ever in my life. I think it's ugly, it sounds ugly, it and the people that tend to use it unironically, they tend to not be my favorite people. Based on my experience at least. Like Messenger is annoying, but like I get it. Facebook is too big to ignore in the Philippines. And then WhatsApp, I'll accept. You know? Fine. I have some issues with WhatsApp as well, but it's not as bad as the others. It's fine. But Viber, I wish it didn't exist. And then like some stores, they'll be like, "Oh, I'm sorry, we can't complete this transaction unless you follow us on Viber or whatever." Like, no, no, absolutely not. I went on that small rant because I just got a Viber notification. I'm not sure if the microphone picked up on that sound. Beep beep. Okay. Am I okay with this amount of garlic? Feels a bit little, no? Should I add like another clove or two? Maybe just one more clove, right? And I'll make it really, really, really fine. Because we don't want to have too many solid pieces besides the fish, so that the whole thing doesn't fall apart. So the finer the better, which I guess is like the main point of using garlic powder over fresh garlic in sushi bakes. You know what? Yeah, forget it. We're not gonna add any more. This is enough. Because we're still adding garlic powder, so don't want to accidentally make it too garlicky. Like, I have no issues with people eating a ton of garlic. I'm not gonna run away from the smell. But other people definitely would. And I'm not making this just for me. I mean, I'm making it for me mostly. But of course, family. Can't ignore that. Tap, 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 tap. Now for the onions, I should be using the yellow onion like I did the first time I made this, but I used all of it for a chicken curry I made a few days ago. And so because of that, I'm only left with red onion. But it's fine, it's fine. I can still make it really fine. And even if I only add a little bit, red onion should be pungent enough that the flavor like gets through like everywhere. How's the rice doing? Okay, the rice is nice and moist now. I think it's really good now. I can turn it off actually. So it's not too hot to handle later. Okay, onion, onion, onion. We'll start with you. This is a good size, I think. Where's my trash thing? Out here. Oh, you guys can see the top of it now, the tablet. I mean, you could earlier, but now it's like a lot more visible now. I look so saturated on stream. But it's only when I do kitchen streams that I make it saturated for like clarity's sake. Bam, 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 bam. I'm gonna make this really thin. Really, really, really thin. Because like I feel like the amount of onion and garlic I'm using is not enough to warrant me pulling out the food processor. So this will do. Uh, and nice. I don't have to worry about keeping them separated because they're all gonna be mixed in anyway, and they're gonna cook together in the little toaster thingy. Oops. Oops. Just not allowing any chunky pieces whatsoever. Nada. No big skins. Oh my god. Is this enough for 2 cans? Maybe. Should I add half of the other half so that it's like 3/4 of an onion? Actually, no, I think this is fine. I'm gonna wrap this up in cling and put it in the fridge. I mean, before I forget, Here's the spam. And I think to keep things interesting as well, I'm gonna use some of like the flour mix that I used the other day for my fried chicken. So this is bread flour with salt, pepper, cayenne, cumin, allspice, and what else did I add in this thing? Cumin, allspice, cayenne, turmeric. Yeah, that's what I added. But I hope it doesn't make it too salty though. That's the one concern. But otherwise, I'm excited to use that. Okay. Let's double check our tuna. Still dripping a tiny bit. Wait, just so Cam can see that. See how much fluid is in there? It's like soup. It's almost like soup. I'll push it down with my spoon to make it a little drier. Maybe. Why? My cat can smell the fish and it's like, I want that. But like, no, this is gonna have onions and garlic. You're gonna get very sick. You're gonna get very, very sick. Some parts are way chunkier than others, so I'm gonna have to like break it up with a fork later. By later, I mean soon. Oh, you know what else I'm gonna do? Since bread flour as a coating works best on like wet products, I feel like I'm gonna brush the spam with this like liquid oil from the tuna can. So it's also gonna give it extra flavor and maybe potentially wash out some of the saltiness as well. I don't know. We'll see. It's an experiment. The spam musubi thing is more of a side quest today. I'm more interested in making the sushi bake. That's like my main concern. I'm just making the spam musubi because this needs to be consumed soon or before it goes bad. Hmm. Oh. Yeah, this will be interesting. So I'm not gonna throw this. I'm gonna set it aside. And now I'm gonna go ahead. I can't wait anymore. I'm gonna go ahead and add in the tuna and break it apart. Wait, why do I keep going back and forth, back and forth? Yeah. Hopefully that's enough tuna. So I don't have to open another can or something. Because it can be pretty rough to get enough coverage to cover the whole tray. Uh, oh, no, I was going to. Yeah. Like a lot of it looks already minced, but there's still some like really big chunky pieces, which is kind of misleading because this is supposed to be chunks of tuna in a can. It says chunks. So why is it only a small portion of it is actually chunky and the rest are all kind of flaky? It's, I should bring out the mayonnaise. I'll add in the sriracha last. Right. So not too much, just the right amount. Because we might add more mayonnaise on top when it's like on the tray or some shit. Oh, you guys can't really see. No? Not bad. Okay, that's enough mayonnaise, I think, for now. Extra black pepper, definitely. More. Just a slight amount of cayenne. Then the garlic powder. And then the actual stuff. It's actually supposed to be green onions instead of actual onions, but we don't have those on hand right now. And then I want to add some gochujang. Should I? I should, no? So a little salt, just a little bit. Just a tiny amount. Okay, that's way too tiny. Sesame. Also a tiny amount. Because we don't want this to be too wet. That's a lot, actually. Not too much, though. Is there anything else I want to add to this besides the sriracha? Maybe a little sugar. Just a little bit. Like a really tiny amount. Because I used up all the carrots already. Alright. Back in with the fork and see how well this all mixes together. Oh, it's coming together really well. Not too wet. So maybe I can afford to add a little bit of sriracha. And it will be just wet enough for any excess sauce to like drip into the rice. But first, let me taste tiny amount. Oh yeah, sesame oil definitely helped. A little sriracha. This is Thai sriracha. It is really hot. So just a tiny amount. Few drops here and there. Because my mom can't handle heat. Not too much anyways. It's my brother and me especially, that really like spicy food. And I used to be someone that didn't like spicy food before, but now I crave it. What happened to me? I became a demon. Yes, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Oh, before I get into like plating or like the setting of the sushi bag, I wanna add like some cheese on top of it. But last time I used like pre-shredded cheese, and while yummy, it doesn't melt very good, and it's expensive, and there isn't much of it anymore. So I am gonna go with this other processed cheese, which also doesn't melt, but I know it does get nice and creamy, and that's enough. So instead of like covering the entirety of the tray, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make like little lines, almost like a painted road, and so you get like cheese in the middle of each bite at least, and that's enough for me. And then around it, we'll have like bits of like seaweed and sesame. So we'll finish this old piece first, which I should wash my hands and the knife again. Okay, what time is it? It's 5:08. All right, we got time. Oops. This is the one thing I don't like about cutting cheese without the cheese knife. We have a cheese knife. I'm just too lazy to dig for it. But yeah, like the sticking and the breaking. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like it. No, 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 no. No. Oh, oh, oh. Ah! It broke. Whatever. I'll find a way to plant them on top of the rice. I mean, the fish, rather. It's fine. So this is now empty, finally. There's more space in the fridge now. Right, move this out of the way for now. So we're not really gonna be using the pan except for the spam. Hmm. Which side should I open from first? Here, the ugly side. Uh, I think this is a good amount. Very good. Come out. See how ugly that end is? Yeah. It's like a face only a mother could love. With difficulty. It's like when an ugly kid asks the mom, "Mommy, am I beautiful? Am I handsome?" And then the mom is like, "Of course you are, sweetie." But then she's like cringing when she goes for an embrace because that's the only opportunity she can like hide her face in that moment. Yeah, whatever. But it's fine if this is irregular. Any like old pieces, like weird small pieces, go in my mouth. Do I do this? Oh yeah. Mm. Oh, that's fine. This is all fine. All well and good. Actually, they don't even need to be that skinny. This is how they should be. Oh, this one's a bit thick, but whatever. Can I? Nah, it's not worth it. Just accept it the way that it is. Okay, that's enough cheese, I think. Maybe. Mm. Or should I add more? I'm imagining the tray right now. I should add a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Mm. Yep. That's all well good. Mm. That is ended up being rather thick, but oh well. Whoever gets the most cheese will be happy, and maybe some people don't want it to be too cheesy, so they'll have options. They will have options. There we go. Whoops. Yeah, Samsung stopped the camera again, annoyingly. Good thing I caught it early. Okay, okay, okay. Now I'm gonna seal this up. You don't know now. That looks like enough cheese, right? It should be. Anyway, if I'm gonna show you the tray I'm gonna be putting it on now. Uh, I also could have made my life easier by just going with like um sliced cheese, which we do have. But it feels like a waste to put so much sliced cheese on a sushi bake. When I prefer using that in like cheese sandwiches. Oops. Yeah, this is where we're putting it. See the size? I think that's just about right. Like the cheese we're going. Anyway, when it's like heated, it's gonna be really easy to cut through the cheese. It's really the integrity of the rice that I'm concerned with. Integrity or structural? There we go. Structural integrity of the rice. That is my issue. Ooh, nice. I'm gonna go in with bare hands. I'll just wash my hands. Or no, you know what? I'll wear gloves. I'll wear gloves. Fuck it. I'll wear gloves. So, because washing your hands off of like sticky rice can be really annoying. The issue is these gloves are too small for me. Most gloves are too small for me. Like for a Filipino, I have big hands. I'm considered a giant. Like what is considered average in the West is considered really big here. And if you are like a 6 footer, for example, that's like on the tall side for the West already. Here it's considered giant, and you will really feel it because of like infrastructure. Like a lot of stuff is built around like really small people, and so if you're my height or taller, chances are you're gonna be hitting your head a lot, or you're gonna have to squat way more than you normally would in other parts of the world. I'll wear 2 gloves because why not? Ah. I'm really struggling. I'm going slow because sometimes it just rips on me. I can see this- this- There. It feels fine once they're on. They're on the tight side, yeah, but yeah. Okay, breading can wait, so out of my way for now. And let's get it on. Oh yeah, this is still hot, but I can handle it somehow. I can handle the heat of the container, the vessel. Oh, let me put parchment to make it easier to remove. Parchment paper. Where are you? Here. Baking paper, double-sided non-stick. Then I'll just like cut off any excess. Yeah. That was relatively good. I will trim off the excess after I put in the weight of the rice. Because right now it moves around a lot, which is annoying. Tama ba? Ito muna. Yes. So rice, and then the tuna, and then cheese, and then some of this like seaweed topping. Yeah, that's enough. And then before serving, it's up to us how what else we want to put on top, like ketchup, sriracha, mayo, whatever. Then we'll have the spam musubi. Uy, uy, uy. So mine's like nothing too fancy. It's like really basic, simple. All right, let me anchor the corners first. Oops. Get in here. So since the tray for like the toaster is like on the shallow end compared to how some other people make it, it's not gonna have too much rice per bite, which means pretty good balance, honestly. Anyways, if I wanted more rice, the spam musubi should have more rice, honestly. Maybe I will make it a little taller than I normally do. We'll see. Yeah. This rice now has a lot more moisture than earlier, which is good. But yeah, some of it has started to brown a bit because I put it on cook like 3 times because I had to make those adjustments. Right. We'll first focus on covering the bottom, and then we will start compacting and making it even. We want it compact so it holds together really well. All right, I can see which parts are kind of thin, kind of. It looks so bright on the camera, on the stream. It looks so blindingly bright. The rice, it's like some holy grail shit. Okay, maybe this is enough. What do you think? Okay, most of this feels good, but think I think yeah, this side needs more. Uh-uh. Okay, I think I have just barely enough rice for a spam musubi, but the rice is gonna be in the thin side. That's fine, honestly. Makes it like a snack slash partner more than a meal. This is where most of our carbs will be at. Yeah. Now, woo, we go in with the tuna on top. I should have used the red spatula for this, honestly. Let me get it. Because there will be so much sushi going to waste. Because I won't be able to get all of it. Anyways, this is washed. It's fine. I washed it before going live. Oops. Yeah. Take a peep at how clean the bowl is. A few lines here and there because, The handle starts having a few scratches. Like, yay, we have more sushi than more tuna than last time, I think, which is a nice plus. Still on the thin side, but you know what? I'll take it. So next time I make this, I will use the same like size cans, like two of that, but plus one more small can, just to make it easier than this. This is at least better than like the first time I made it. It's not that bad. Like the distribution is passable. It works. Would like a little bit more, but it's okay. And yeah, the liquidiness of it, it's just enough that it's gonna keep the rice nice and moist and not necessarily like drown the whole thing. Yay! Now time for the cheese. Cheese time. Like I might leave some gaps here and there, whatever. That's fine. They're not really gonna melt. They're just gonna be nice and soft and creamy. Because I think a sushi bake that has a cheese pool is kind of hard to eat, and I don't like it when one piece like takes all the cheese from the other, which can happen with pizza. Honestly, that's like one of the flaws of pizza, cheesy pizzas. Oh no, these little slabs that I cut up, they are so fragile, so freaking fragile. Just getting like smaller broken pieces to like fill in the gaps. Mm. Yeah, boy. Cheesy, cheesy, cheese, cheese. I wonder if labna would be great on sushi bakes. Random curiosity. Whatever. Just some in between. Who cares? Some go here, some go here, some go here. It looks really not very aesthetic, but I trust it'll be yummy. If So yeah, that's how it looks. Little weird. I know, I know, I know. But it's fine. Ouch. Ow. Now we're adding this stuff. Should I add this now or after? It might burn, no? I feel like it might burn. Yeah, let me check the state of these things. Already light and crispy, so I'll best add it after the baking. Oh, and they got a strong flavor too. Maybe I'll make it optional. It's gonna be competing with the rice. I mean the cheese. You know, when I pulled out the glove, it actually ripped out some of my hand hairs, and it hurt a little bit. I just tried to play nonchalantly. Oh wait, I said I would trim off the excess parchment. Especially the corners. I don't like it when there's so much. Kind of gets in the way. Especially the corners. How are you? There, good enough. And 5 minutes. That's good. The cat is crying. I'm at 70% now. So it is 5:35. We are ahead of schedule, which is good. That doesn't always happen with me. I added sugar already, right? Yeah, I did. So we're done with this. Is my stream title wrong? No, it's correct. OBS is just confused. The system is confused, but the output is all right. Now for the spam, you guys remember the little juices from the tuna? Yeah. Let's try out our little experiment. But first, I think we should lay out the rice on the cutting board. The knife will stay. Oh no. Did I make a mistake? I should have probably put cling film first, and then some seaweed wrap, and then the rice on top, and then the spam, and then more seaweed. So it's easier to handle. Yeah. So we'll add some cling wrap on the board, or maybe not. I'm not sure. The idea of not adding the cling wrap is because I kind of want to chop down with the knife. I think it's fine. We'll just have to peel the plastic off anyway, right? Okay, cling film. I need cling. Oops. There. Yep. Hold on. Peel, peel. Okay, this is fine. Stop getting distracted. Stop getting sidetracked. Okay, we'll start with this folder pack. Oh, this fly is annoying me. There's a fly. Where's the where's the big red swatter? Hmm. Hold on. I'm fighting a fly. I'm just waiting for it to like come down to a safer spot before I whack at it because I don't want any fly guts on the food. I'll keep the weapon on standby near me. I don't have any of the big nori sheets. We only have the small stuff. But I think this will do. Yeah. Let me ready our spam. Which I really do want to get rid of. Ooh, wait. Should I fry the spam first? I think I should. Yeah, I should. And then I can fry the rice after? Maybe? Hmm. Anyways, we'll cook the spam first. And I'm gonna get rid of this knife. It's taking up space. Take out this sesame and all these other spices. With the exception of the ground pepper. Oh, wait, the fly is here again. But it's staying near the camera, which is annoying. And I don't want to open the window anymore. I'm being harassed. Yesterday I killed like 3 or 4. What Yakult? Mm. Wait, I'm a little overwhelmed right now. Yeah, you go here. Turn on. I'm off to the side right now. Wait, where's the fork? This was the spoon, but my fork is somewhere. Where did I keep that fork? I think I lost the fork. Okay, the sushi bake smells nice in the toaster. Didn't I just use it to like mix in the stuff in the big bowl? But I don't see it in here. Hmm, it's not in the track. It's not here. Allah, it's a mystery. Really? Let me declutter the space. No, I'm so upset. Da, ba, da, da, da. Oh, it's here in the rice cooker. Got it. Okay, I got this so that I can cook the spam. We'll do two at a time so we don't burn it accidentally. I'll place the spam on here. Anyway, it's already out, and I might as well clean it later. Rubber band. Okay, I'll do two at a time. What's the temp at? 180. Alright. Oops. You guys probably want to see me. You guys can see the pan, right? I don't have to move the camera anymore. Nice. I'm just checking out on the sushi bake. Cheese is hot, but it's not yet soft. Oh, the thinner parts are. Don't keep going. Gonna increase the temperature for a nice color. Oh, oh. There we go. Oh, why are you stuck? No. I increase the temp to 200. In a count of 15. 1, 2. 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14. Okay, this should be good, I think. Oops. Alright, that's enough. Oh dear. Mm, wait, let me ban this guy real quick. So, um, um, mm, 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 mm. Brain doesn't exist. Oh, my bad. Um, how do I do this? Modding tools are not working right now. So it's mm, mm. Okay, that's good. Oh shit. Mm, I'm done with this thing. Oh wait, the fly's here. I am gonna kill this fly. I see it. I hit it when it's in mid-flight. I went to the living room, now it's back here. I don't see it anymore. The last thing I saw, it went somewhere like this, and then just faded to black. Oh, it's here. I'll get new sushi leaves, I don't care. I think I got it. Sometimes it falls to the ground. Yeah, I think that was a good hit. No, I'm changing this. These two. These two are fine, but these two are now trash. Oopsie daisies. Mm. Alright, let me check on the sushi pic. It's looking pretty good. Okay, now I can go in with the rice while waiting for the rest. I'm not gonna bother with the oil anymore. I'll just leave it on the side as like a dip, a really high color dip. Kimin, please move. I've never done this before. Like I've made sushi before, but not this stuff. Okay, so I'll keep it on the thin side. Anyways, I've been washing my hands all day. It's fine. I've made onigiri before as well, and I was actually kind of craving onigiri. But I said I'll make sushi bake since I rarely make that, and I have more experience with onigiri. All right, camera, come back here. Hmm. Wait, what if I do it like this? It's not authentic, but I mean, sure, no, right? Like, diba? If it's like this, like it's on the thin side, but it looks cute. It looks like a handheld thing. Yeah, so just pack it in a bit. Sure. I'm not gonna bother with the breading anymore. It might be too salty. I'll just fry something with it tomorrow. Oh yeah, that looks fun. That looks fun. Ooh, you know what it needs? It needs that long tray thing. Let me pull it out. And I think I can turn off the toaster now. It's basically done its job already. I'll just turn it up a bit. Yeah, broke. Whatever. Messy dinners. It happens. Hmm. I don't know. I know how to do it. We'll do it like onigiri style, kinda, but we'll use the this as the base, and we just put the rice on top, and then we will wrap it shut. Right? Should I use the? Okay. My. Hmm, Uh, yeah, like this. There. It's not too thick, but it's also not too thin. Okay. There we go. Much better. Hehe. Oops. Much better, no? That looks way better. Ama, it's Uma, the ano, oh, a little bit, not too much. That's okay. I believe the best way to do this is to actually cut out rice blocks the day before and put it in the fridge, and then you can stack it much easier that way. I didn't do that. It was on my mind, but we ended up eating all of the rice. Yeah, three's enough. We're only two anyway. They're a bit a mess, but that's okay for a first try. And you guys already know how the sushi bake looks, right? Wait, let me just show you. Ta-da! It looks good, no? Some of the cheese edges got a little toasty, but that's fine. That's just extra flavor. Anyways, I'm just gonna call the stream here. Call it a stream here. Oh yeah, and we'll add the flakes on top after. I'm gonna turn off the laptop now. I'm gonna end the stream so that I can actually charge my mic and stuff for later because I'll be streaming. There we go. All right, thank you so much for those who are lurking. Very much appreciated. Good evening. We're gonna eat. Bon